My name's Claire Friel. I work for a company called Friel. I started Women in Construction Anglia back in October last year. Focus of what we're doing is to inspire more females into construction industry and also to give the construction industry insight into what it's like for the girls in education. So today myself and other senior leaders from the construction industry have come down to have a day back on the tools.
Hi, my name's Sue Munley, currently a director of the UK's Temporary Works Forum and a committee member for the IOSH Construction Group. I was the most influential woman in construction for 2023-2024. I am here today basically to learn about carpentry, I believe. We were here with this initiative with Construction Anglia back in October, and working with the students and seeing them develop is, you know, they've grown in confidence. They're now taking over the next event, and they're inspiring the next generation. So what we wanted to achieve with Construction Anglia is to have industry professionals come into educational institutions and inspire that generation, and then basically create that ripple to have them inspire the next generation, which is what's happening right now.
Hi, my name's Vincent Langley. I'm a director at DPL Group, GTS and Protect and Detect. I've been in the industry for 35 years and I'm here today just to see what's going on at the college, maybe inspire some of the younger generation with some great stories of old, with some older colleagues here than myself, obviously, who've been here a lot longer than me. So yeah, just to have a bit of fun and just to see what's going on.
Good morning, my name's Neil Pryke. I'm a contracts manager for SEH French Construction, based in Ipswich, Suffolk. I started my journey in construction as a carpenter joiner and then worked myself up through the ranks from sort of a working foreman, site agent, site manager, and now up to contracts manager. So today I'm hoping to bring a little bit of inspiration to all you lovely ladies and hopefully encourage you into the industry in some shape or form.
Today I was with Millie on brickwork. It was really good. I definitely don't want to be a bricklayer, so kudos to people like Millie who are going to go into the trade. I thought it was great to see people from industry back at school. It was great to see the students showcase what they could do, and just the energy in the room was inspiring. So looking forward to the next event, and the West Suffolk College students are a credit to them.
Right, this morning I did carpentry with Skylar, and I actually learned a lot. I learned how to cut a straight bit of timber, and also I think it's called a half panel joint, which was really good. And it's so good to see. I had a lot of fun. I've never done carpentry before really, but to see what the students are doing, I think is absolutely fantastic. I loved it. I'd love to come back tomorrow. I think these are skills that, you know, a lot of people would enjoy doing if they had the opportunity to do it. So yeah, I encourage a lot more people to get into trades. It's a lot of fun.
Hi again. Yes, this morning I've been working alongside one of the students, Cameron, who's an absolute credit to the group. He's been an absolute star, great teacher. We've both taught each other lots of good techniques, and hopefully they will make it good for him in the future. We've all had a wonderful time. As my comrades have said, or colleagues, thank you very much for inviting us, and good luck in the future.
Hi, we've obviously been here all morning. I've been taught by Lola how to lay bricks superbly, I must say. Learned a lot of new skills. I would say, looking at the other groups, some of the other groups were definitely slacking compared to us. We built the best wall, the best arch, very neat from beginning to end. I didn't know what to expect today, but actually it's been a lot of fun. Never laid a brick before, so I've got a new skill. And there seems to be some wonderful people here, so it's been a great day, so thank you.
Hi, my name's Rachel Johns. I'm a project director for Mace. Coming here this morning, I wasn't too sure what to expect. Came with a little bit of trepidation and nerves, but it's been a really fantastic time. Enjoyed meeting the girls, really good fun. My carpentry skills were woeful, actually quite embarrassing, but I've learnt quite a lot, and yeah, got a real appreciation of what the tradespeople on site do, because obviously I work in management, and it's a world away from actually having to do some proper physical work, so that was fantastic. So I'd just like to thank everyone for the opportunity this morning.
Hello, thank you for a great morning.
Before that, the construction industry leaders heading back to the classroom to inspire the builders of the future.
Yes, and in particular the female builders of the future. The number of women working in the industry is on the rise, but construction sites are very much still dominated by men.
Well, today, during National Apprenticeship Week, an event was held at West Suffolk College to try to break down some of those barriers. And Rob Setchell went along.
To get your mortar, give that another bang down, this one.
Millie wants to be a brickie. Lola also loves it on the tools. And Skylar, well, she wants to go into construction management.
You just kind of let it go.
All of them are excited to be training at West Suffolk College. None of them are bothered that they're doing it in a classroom mostly full of boys.
When I first mentioned it to my family, they were like, oh, bricklaying, you're a girl, do you not want to do hairdressing or something? But my dad encouraged me on, like, oh yeah, you can do this bricklaying, you'll love it.
When I first joined, I was very scared about, seeing it all and being like here with a whole bunch of guys, but in the end they are very nice.
I wasn't the sort of person that likes to sit about, so I always knew I wanted to go in something quite a practical job. And bricklaying came up and I was like, give it a go, and now I'm really enjoying it.
Today, the girls were joined by some special guests, industry leaders with decades of experience going back to the classroom. Civil engineer Sue's been recognised as one of the most influential women in construction. She worked on HS1. Now she wants to build bridges in a different way.
I want to provide visible role models for the next generation because it's quite daunting. One, coming into the construction industry, and two, being female in the industry. So I guess I want to provide the support that I didn't have.
Events like this try to bridge the gap between education and industry. Employers like Vincent are here. His firm has dozens of apprentices and he's always keeping an eye out for future staff.
When I was at school, it was kind of for the non-academic, oh, you'll go into construction, but actually there's so many different roles, from like marketing, which I do, business development, or hands-on on site. But as an industry, there is some key barriers, like the site times. I've got a friend who's a site manager, site hours 7:30 till 5:30. Once they have children, they will struggle to get wraparound childcare.
Millie and Lola are now going into schools to talk to girls about construction, hoping to inspire, to build a career and to smash the odd stereotype while they're at it. Rob Setchell, ITV News at the West Suffolk College in Bury St Edmunds.
I wonder what they're comparing there. Is it their work socks? Just comparing their work socks and their work boots. Good stuff.